Number 8.
She was live streaming when suddenly something terrifying happened. A famous TikTok girl named Fernanda started a live stream on her account where she was showing her followers the famous Chucky doll. However, during the stream, viewers began telling her that they had noticed the doll's eyes seemed to be moving, but Fernanda did not understand what they were talking about and believed they were just joking and trying to scare her. She told them that it was impossible for the doll to move its eyes and that it was probably nothing more than a reflection of the light.
Ay, no mamen. No los mueve. Bueno, parece que sí los mueve. Ahí va. 1, 2, 3, miren. Ahí. Es por la luz. Es por la luz. Miren, ¿ya vieron? Es por la luz. Es la luz, amigos. No pasa nada. A ver la caja. Ay, no, es que voy a flojera ir para allá. No mueve los ojos. Es la luz. A ver. Es la luz. Mira, ahí. ¿Ya vieron? Es la luz. Es la luz. No, es que es la luz, amigos. Es la luz. ¿Por qué? Si es la luz.
In addition to the doll's frightening face, you can clearly see that its eyes were moving in a creepy way. What makes it even more disturbing is that this was captured during a live stream, which is impossible to fake or edit while it is happening. Also, Fernanda was holding the doll with both hands, meaning she could not have moved the doll's eye from behind with her hand, as some people claimed. It appeared to move on its own. What do you think? He was home alone, and suddenly, something terrifying happened. The terrifying videos you're about to watch were filmed by a man who had moved into a new house in Poland. At first, he was happy and comfortable in his new home, but after only a few weeks, he began noticing strange things happening in the house late at night. Recently, however, these events started becoming more intense and dangerous, so he decided to start filming what was happening. Then, one night, he woke up to a loud noise, and this is what happened.
Chyba od pół godziny cały czas mi coś nawala w drzwi.
He opened the door, but there was no one there. Suddenly, the door slammed shut with great force. He immediately opened it again and saw a chair moving on its own. But that was not all. Just 2 days later, late at night, something even more terrifying happened.
Hej, ogólnie to od jakiegoś czasu cały czas coś, właśnie takie dziwne hałasy. Ja pierdolę, co to? Jak? Co to?
A glass bottle was thrown into the hallway, and then the light began to flicker. The man went to investigate and found the bathroom faucet running. But even more frightening was that an unseen entity began turning the light off, and then the bathroom door started moving on its own. After everything that had happened, the man could no longer endure these terrifying events. One night, he locked his bedroom door with a key and started watching a movie on his computer. He decided to ignore whatever was happening and overcome his fear.
Hey! Ja pierdolę!
The doorknob began to move. The man started screaming and telling it to stop, but the door began to be struck violently. He finally lost his patience and went to see what was happening. But what happened next was terrifying. Let's watch the footage.
Kurwa znowu! What the... Whoa! Kurwa!
Day after day, these events became more intense and more dangerous. In the end, the man decided to abandon the house and move somewhere else, fearing that something terrible might happen to him. He believes that the house is haunted. What do you think? A man was riding his motorcycle through the forest when suddenly something terrifying happened to him. The following video was filmed by a man who is obsessed with motorcycles. He has a TikTok account where he posts videos of himself riding his motorcycle. However, recently he posted a video that was completely different from his usual content, and it went insanely viral, reaching more than 17 million views in a very short time. This time, the man went alone to a remote forest, and while he was riding his motorcycle, something suddenly happened. Let's watch the footage.
That's kind of creepy. Go this way. This is where most people would turn around. If you turn around, you never get to see what's on the other side. That's where all the gold is waiting over there. Could be missing out what's on the other side. Hello?
He began hearing strange sounds coming from nearby. The voice was saying, "Hey, help."
Be missing out what's on the other side.
He became frightened and quickly left the area, but many of his followers asked him to go back there and investigate the sound. The man agreed and decided to return to that place. However, it seems that it wasn't a good idea, because what happened next was terrifying.
Oh god, bones are still here. I don't like this at all. Oh god, there's even more bones than last time. It's been a few months since I filmed the last video, because honestly I've just been too scared to come up here. Definitely a lot more overgrown than last time. I'm hoping that since it's been such a long time that I don't think anything will happen this time. I think that tree is actually gone. This road's been cleared. Looks like we've already passed it a while ago, but that tree is gone. Whoa! It's just dark as hell in here. I'm probably gonna turn around soon. Oh, there's two ways. Holy crap, dude, this trail goes on forever. It just got really quiet really fast. So that was my cue to leave.
While the young man was stopped on his motorcycle, trying to see the area he was about to pass through, suddenly and strangely, everything became completely silent. Then, a figure appeared that looked human, but its eyes were glowing strangely, and its features were strange and terrifying. The young man became frightened and quickly fled the area. Many people said in the comments that what appeared was the mythical creature known as Skinwalker, or that it was a real ghost. So, what do you think? They entered an amusement park, but what happened was terrifying. This creepy and mysterious video was filmed by a group of young people who decided to enter the abandoned Disneyland amusement park in Mexico. The park was opened in 1988, but it was shut down after a short time because of the repeated mysterious accidents that kept happening there. It is said that the park is haunted because it was built on top of an ancient cemetery. Over the years, many local residents have reported strange and frightening things happening inside the park. But the most famous is the statue of Snow White, which is said to be haunted and to move on its own. Many people have filmed it. Late at night, a group of young people sneaked into the park, but what happened afterward was terrifying. Let's watch the footage.
¿Qué? Güey, ese es el velador de...
¿Es el velador, no? ¿Velador? ¡Ey! ¿Velador?
Aguanta, aguanta, espérate, ey. Shh, no te muevas. No mames, no te muevas ahí. Güey.
¿Velador?
Ese no es el velador, güey.
Güey, no es el velador.
No.
¿No?
No, aguanta. Deja que mi cámara enfoque bien, Deja que mi cámara enfoque bien, güey. Eso no es el velador. No digas perras mamadas, güey. No digas perras mamadas, güey. Perdón. Güey, ¿fue aquí? No digas mamadas, güey. Mire. No digas mamadas, güey. No, Dios, no. No, güey, no mames.
¿Qué fue eso, güey?
No sé.
No mames, no.
¿Crees que haya sido ella?
Güey, nos estamos metiendo más adentro.
No mames, güey, no mames.
While they were walking through the park, they suddenly saw someone moving in front of them. At first, they thought it was the park's security guard, but they soon realized that it was a woman wearing a long dress. Moments later, she disappeared. They quickly ran after her, but they couldn't find anyone. Instead, they found the Snow White statue. The frightening part is that the woman they had seen looked very much like the statue and was wearing the same clothes. But what was even more terrifying was that they found the statue in a different place from where it had been before. It is said that this statue is truly haunted and moves on its own, and that this amusement park is haunted. What do you think? She was at home with her children when, suddenly, something terrifying happened. A woman posted videos on her TikTok account showing frightening things happening inside her home. She says that she used to live peacefully in her house, but recently she and her children have been living in constant fear. The story began on this day. While she was in the living room with her son, something suddenly happened.
SpongeBob night.
SpongeBob off.
Liam, come here. Liam, right now. What is... Okay, I'm calling. Just stay right here.
But that wasn't all. A few days later, on this night, while she was at home with her children, something terrifying happened. woman no longer feels safe in the house, so she decided to move to another home. She believes that her house has become haunted. What do you think? He was in the hospital when something terrifying suddenly happened. This video dates back to 2010, so the image quality may look bad to you, but that won't stop you from seeing the creepy and mysterious thing that appeared in it. In the video, a man can be seen filming the cafeteria of a hospital when suddenly this happened. Let's watch the footage.
Alright, we're at Subway at Memorial Hospital, and there's been reports of ghost activity. Maybe we'll get lucky and capture a ghost. It's the ghost of a little girl. Oh my god, there she was! Oh my god, there she was!
Oh my god, there she was!
At first, everything seemed normal, but suddenly and unexpectedly, a semi-transparent figure quickly passed in front of him. The young man posted this video on YouTube and wrote in the title, "Ghost of Little Girl Runs Across the Cafeteria." When the video is slowed down and examined carefully, you can notice that the figure appears to have a human shape. The man believes that the cafeteria was shut down because it is haunted. What do you think?
It's the ghost of a little girl. Oh my god, there she was!
The following video was posted by a man on Reddit and quickly went viral. The man says he woke up after feeling something moving under his bed covers. He immediately grabbed his camera and recorded this strange incident. Something appears to be moving beneath the blanket in a very strange way. But when the man pulls the blanket away, there is nothing underneath it. He was frightened and shocked by what was happening and could not find any logical explanation for it. So, what do you think caused what appeared in the video? He went down to the basement, but what he found was terrifying. The following video was posted by a man on Reddit. He says that he was home alone late at night when he heard strange noises coming from the basement. The man felt frightened, but eventually gathered the courage to go down to the basement to investigate. However, what happened was terrifying. Let's watch the footage.
My hand's a little shaky because I'm scared right now. Hello? So I heard like a clapping sound. So there's nobody. Hello? It's cold in here. What was that? Hello?
At first, the man began hearing strange noises. Then, he suddenly jumped back in terror and ran away when he saw a face with terrifying features on the wall, staring at him. The man says that this was not a picture on the wall or a statue, but a real face that was moving. He believes that this basement is haunted. What do you think?